Hello everyone. So yesterday on the 30th of March near Avdiivka, Russia launched one of its biggest attacks since the start of the war, consisting of 36 tanks and 12 BMPs. Now, we don't have any videos at the time of recording, but we do have a photo shared by Ukraine of the aftermath, and I'm sure it will come as no surprise to hear that the Russian attack went pear-shaped. 12 tanks and 8 BMPs reported destroyed, about a third of the attacking force in total. Now again, no video was supplied yet, but it appears that a good chunk of these losses are all along the same route. The Ukrainian report says it was spotted and then targeted by drones and artillery. There are also one or two you can see which are separated from the other vehicles, which look like they may have tried to beat a hasty retreat, but ended up getting destroyed as well. This photo shows 18 wrecks in total. However, Twitter user PJGick identified a few of these as being old Ukrainian losses. It did some excellent geolocation work, so let's take a look. So red is the Russian vehicles, blue is the Ukrainian vehicles. So 14 Russian vehicles are marked here as destroyed. And PJGick reports that the rest of the action took place just to the south. Presumably, the rest of the destroyed vehicles will be found there. So you can see that this advance was advancing along the road like so. As we just have this photo, it's impossible to say where this column was hit first, as in, which was the first vehicle destroyed? Was it hit at the front, or these vehicles at the rear? But we can see where the bulk of the vehicles were destroyed. One or two of them you can see are off the road, looking like they were trying to beat a hasty retreat when they got hit by drones or artillery. Zoomed out, you can see that this road leads from a settlement called Tonenke, and eventually heads towards Umanska. Let's check deep states and see who controls what in this region. So this took place right on the front lines, and it seems to me that Ukraine has picked this area as its new defensive line. You can see there are rivers and reservoirs and lakes, which will make things tricky for Russia in this area, and act as a sort of natural barrier for Umanska to defend it. I expect this push by Russia, though, was to try and penetrate up towards this area and start putting pressure, clearing Ukrainian positions south of the river, capturing positions there, to eventually lead to an attack on the town. So 12 tanks, 8 BMPs destroyed. Not bad for a day's work, not to mention the crew and troop support. All these vehicles thrown away for absolutely nothing. This is here, near Avdiivka on the eastern front. So hopefully these big losses here means that the front lines have stabilised once more, after some strong Russian gains in this region. But we are going to have to wait and see. And I expect in the coming days we will get video from this incident, so when we do, I'll do a video on that as well. So that's it for this video. Now before I finish, a quick mention about the ongoing fundraiser with Rebirth Energy to buy a buggy for Ukraine's armed forces. There's just a couple of $1,000s left to go by now, so I expect we can get this finished pretty soon. Big thanks to everybody who's helped out so far. The donation links are in the description. Thanks very much, and take care everybody.